Hey, yeah, high testing. Is this thing on, man? It's this thing on. Who the fuck mess me and shit? Okay, alright. Yeah, hi. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late night AEW Dynamite review. Smarks are to go fucking crazy. They say this show was probably the best Dynamite ever, where the fuck. Just because some, like, I don't know. It is what it is. Oh my god, Black! We'll talk about it. I thought the show majority was kind of boring. I'm sorry. It is what it is. It just felt kind of boring. I will say the main event wasn't the worst. You know what I mean? Even though I hate the Young Bucks and whatever, and I hate most of them. I hate fucking... I don't give a fuck about Eddie Kingston and fucking that Pentagon guy. It wasn't the worst match, though. It was a street fight. But I would say too many false finishes and all that crap. But whatever, it is what it fucking is. But we'll talk about the entire show now, people. Grab your Coca-Cola and drink it magnificently. We'll especially talk about this fucking Ministry Undertaker ripoff that people think he should be the next Undertaker or Undertaker's son. We're gonna talk about him, alright? Oh shit, cheers. Drinking magnificent there. A lot of these fans that I'm seeing in the fucking crowd when the fuck bitches is big like cows make them go, oh shit. Especially if you watch this show, it won't help you. Won't do anything for you. You might as well do some other things. Because for God's sakes, it's just nerdy kind of crap, you know what I mean? So, yeah, this was AEW Dynamite, but it was like Road Rager. Where the fuck that means? This was like their glorified pay-per-view event. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to be. Or supposed to mean. It makes no fucking sense. Lord Rager, more like Roadkill, for God's sakes. This fucking shit. It's a stupid fucking name, but whatever. Let's fucking talk about this show. So the show started with, I believe, the strap match. So, yeah, that strap match. It was your typical strap match, which was fucking boring. You had to touch the stupid four corners and whatever the fuck. I understand, like, there are two ways you could do a strap match. It could be part of pinfall submission or to fucking touch the corners. The only match I remember that actually worked when you touched the four corners, it was literally Eddie Guerrero versus JBL in the Texas Bull Rope match. That was, like, the only match I would say that was actually good as a rope match. This is just fucking boring. Like that's like fucking entertaining, a fucking strap match, for God's sakes. Like, that's what people want to see. I didn't really give a fuck about the match. Cody Rhodes won, and I really don't care. I'm sorry, I really don't. Sean Spears mocks Sammy Guevara for losing last week, and Sammy appears and throws a steel chair at him. So yeah, they gotta feud a little bit. Who fucking cares? Then Don Callis says he and Kenny Omega made history the last few months. And he believes that no one left for Kenny to defeat him, and the fans chanted, "We want King Hangman" or something. Yeah. Then a Dark Order comes out again. They're wired their thing. They're a bunch of jobbers. They're just they're living off of fucking the life of Brody Lee or Luke Harper. That's all they have. You know what I mean? If Luke Harper didn't join, they'll be completely irrelevant. But they're living off him just because he fucking passed away, which is, again, sad. That's all they're doing. That's what they're... You know what I mean? It's fucking sad. Like, really. Like, Luke Harper should have never joined this, but that's all they had to live off him. You know what I mean? Live off, like, you know... Because Brody Lee, our fallen brother, he's our hero. We're gonna do it for Brody, guys. Like, that's all they're doing. Like, for God's sakes. That's the only way you can stay relevant, because that's, like, sadly the only thing has been irrelevant, or, like, relevant for them. They always has been irrelevant as a fucking group. They're a failure. They're really kind of no different than fucking Retribution, because they're failures too, but whatever. Honestly, Retribution has proven to be a more failure of a faction. I will say that, for God's sakes. Evil Uno says he wants to know why Kenny Omega won't face Hangman Page. Then Kenny has the Elite ambush the Dark Order. You all do, huh? It's like, fucking, that's what it sounds like. The Dark Order, they're fucking stupid, you know what I mean? that Hangman Page comes out and he confronts the Elite, because wasn't he supposed to be the Elite? Why is he like enemies with them now? But whatever. He's now with the Dark Order. He turned to the dark side or something. And then he's attacking his former friends. They never really established that in AEW, but people's like, oh my god, he's attacking his former friends. Like, it was never pointed out. Just because it happened in Japan doesn't mean it's relevant in AEW, but whatever. And now you got the face-off with Kenny Omega and Hangman Page. It's like, whatever, you know what I mean? Apparently this is a match building up for the pay-per-view. The next pay-per-view, All Out. Like, that's a big match. If anything, the bigger match would be fucking Christian versus fucking Kenny Omega. Because isn't that what they teased? But whatever. I mean, Christian Cage would actually be a better world champion than these two. But whatever, there. I'm guessing they're really trying to set up fucking Hangman Page as the next world champion. And I will tell you why. Again, it's really because he's like friends with Kenny Omega and fucking Cody Rhodes. So it's obvious that, and he's like part of the elite fuckers. So they're going to probably give him the title. Because they're, again, tell me this is not a backyard wrestling shit. They're going to give it to their own friends. You know what I mean? They're only going to give it to people who they like. But whatever, it is what it fucking is. FTR and Warlow defeated Santana, Ortiz, and Jake Hager, whatever the fuck, I don't care. John Moxley versus Carl Anderson for the... They're literally having a New Japan Pro Wrestling IWGP United States title match. It's not even their own title match. It's not even their own title. And they're having it on the... It's fucking dumb. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Makes no sense. Oh, it's good for New Japan. Who the fuck cares? Why you're fucking living... You're supposed to be your own thing. Your own promotion. Focus on your own promotion because you ain't doing much. I know all the smarks are pretending that this show is a top fucking show just because they're, you know, they're anti-WWE, they're not WWE, where the fuck. But yet they're getting 800,000 viewers. That's nothing to fucking brag about. That's like the best they can get. I don't understand how that's fucking good and acceptable, but yeah, you guys are crapping on Raw getting 1 million, for God's sakes. It makes no fucking sense. But for God's sakes, for real, shouldn't they focus on like their own titles and their own show instead of fucking trying to promote New Japan? Because yeah, that's the thing. They're trying to fucking either make New Japan relevant. It makes no... It's stupid, okay? It's fucking dumb. But whatever. Carl says his good brother Kenny Omega is the very first IWGP US champion, and next week he will beat John Moxley and bring back to where it belongs. Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? So John Moxley's returning next week, whatever, fuck. MJF and Chris Jericho come face to face. During this interaction, a fan basically jumped and tried to fucking attack MJF, I believe, but then Jericho saves MJF, which did break kayfabe, but you know, it is what it is. I understand why he did. Like, I understand that, you know, it's good to save. I don't condone, even though I hate MJF, I don't condone people attacking them for no reason. When, again, this is the fucking problem. So, smarks, you know, they love these wrestlers, yet they're legit trying to hit on them and where the fuck, I don't know. Unless, like, I get it. If it's like, you know, he hates the heel. But really, why would you hate the heel nowadays when you know it's fake and shit like that? I thought these fans are supposed to be smart. They're a bunch of smarks. Yet they're hitting on the heels still? Like, what the fuck? I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Honestly, it's not like MJF is like a great heel. You know what I mean? He's not that great of a heel. He's literally just the Miz with a scarf, for fuck's sakes. But whatever. Jericho says he will take any stipulation MJF has to offer. And then Jericho says he will even sleep with MJF's mom if what it takes, for God's sake. What the fuck? I like Jericho, you know. He made it better. Like, fucking MJF, I don't give a shit, you know. I did take a piss during this, so I didn't give a fuck, and I don't remember what happened. But apparently, MJF says that to face him once again, he must face all the 4 Pinnacle people, I'm guessing. And MJF demands that Jericho shakes his hand. Jericho shakes his hand, but then give him the Judas effect. Alright. It's whatever. You know what I mean? It's whatever. It's ass and shit. It's like whatever. You know what I mean? Andrade whatever the fuck he called himself. Andrade defeated fucking Little Evan Bourne. Who the fuck cares? Orange Cassidy and Chris Stanlander defeats Blade and Allie in mixed tag match. Allie's pretty fucking hot. I don't know why the fuck she's losing. I would fucking her big black ass and go, oh shit. She's pretty hot. Chris Stanler's not too bad looking too, but I don't like the whole alien shit. It's like, why is Allie losing all the fucking time? But whatever, it is what it fucking is. Like, who fucking cares? Wrestling sucks now. Then fucking Arn Anderson and Cody Rhodes comes out. They thank the fans, but then lights out. And then, oh my god! Oh, it's Black, it's Tommy End! Tommy End! Oh! Like, who the fuck cares about Tommy End or Aleister Black? Go fuck yourself. Stop wanting this guy to be like the next Undertaker or Undertaker's son. Like, shut the fuck up. I'm seeing all these people wish that what's his fucking name? Black. They want him to be some next fucking Undertaker. They want to be like Undertaker's son. First of all, why do you want somebody to be Undertaker's son? When first of all, you know he's not even his son. You know it fucking is like it's all fake and shit. And you also know, for God's sakes, for real, like why would you want someone to be his son? For like why? What would you make it a fucking Undertaker character in this age would work? Especially with you fucking weirdos out there. But for God's sake, seriously. You guys, like, in your universe mode on wrestling games, want to make Aleister Black, like, the next Taker or something. Like, shut the fuck up. But seriously, Aleister Black, come on here. Come on here, let's be honest here. Aleister Black is nothing but a boring fucking all he has is to fucking look like tattoos. He's a boring fuck that does stupid kicks, for God's sakes. He's no different than your other vanilla bitches. He has tattoos, for fuck's sakes. And he just has a fucking, he's like a devil fucking gimp. I don't fucking know. He's some devil guy or fuck. He's supposed to be some devil worshiper. Like that's fucking interesting nowadays in fucking wrestling. For real. Like, God's sake. What makes him any different than your generic dark ministering character? Because every fucking wrestler now, apparently that's the only character they can do. But what makes it work nowadays? Because everybody fucking sucks now. For fuck's sake. Seriously. Who gives a shit that Aleister Black is in fucking AEW? Obviously, Smarks are making this a big deal. Because he can debut. Who cares? Well, whatever. Fucking, I mean, you might get a little buzz, because unfortunately, let's be honest here. The way that WWE, they did all these vignettes and he debuted one time, it's like kind of dumb, like he just released them, because that does give him a little buzz. But for real though, do you really think that Aleister Black is going to save this company? Come on here. So he attacks Arn Anderson, Cody Rhodes, whatever, I don't care. He does the stupid kick move that he does, it's fucking lame. He's dressed in black, he has a little fucking, he looks emo or whatever fuck. Apparently he released a video, and I thought the video was cornballish. The acting was terrible. He was like in some asylum, and he's like, "Oh, I'm breaking free." It was like fucking like Dean Ambrose shit. It was like fucking Dean Ambrose's fucking vignette promo or whatever fuck before joining AEW. It's like ripping off that while he's escaping the asylum, and now he's fucking gonna be free. Yeah, free what? Like, what are you gonna do? You're ain't gonna do shit, bro. And yeah, like, his stupid ideas, by the way, I'm telling you, his stupid ideas that he wanted to do, it was just fucking retarded. He wanted to fucking have these stupid ideas, like, he wanted to, what was his fucking shit ideas? Like, he wanted fucking, to, like, oh, there'll be darkness and light, the darkness will talk to, it's some stupid shit. Sure, seriously, it's some stupid shit. It's really, like, it's not even fucking, like, interesting. You know what I mean? It's not gonna make you fucking watch the show. And yeah, now he's gonna present it in AEW, for God's sake. Like, that's gonna make you... But yeah, now he's fucking... What's his Anakai? Let me fucking say. His fucking Malakai Black. That's no different than Anakin. He's trying to be like Anakin Soft, like, you have joined the dark side or something. Like, for God's sake. Like, seriously. Like, look at this guy. Seriously, that's... like, his stupid fucking promo that he released today. Apparently he was released today. Like, where he fucking was in an asylum. It was terrible acting. And he had some gay black guy in it. And, like, it was like, and the doctor, it was like stupid, okay? He killed them. Yeah, it was like shit acting. It was like a fucking... It would not be acceptable in the fucking movie. It would be rated as the worst movie possible, for God's sake. Seriously. Okay? But anyways, that happened. So Aleister Black's in AEW, and who fuck gives a shit? Dan Lambert gets a mic and put down AEW. I think Dan Lambert, wasn't he in TNA? And he basically talked about, hey, he said AEW sucked, which he's not wrong. But then he goes on to talk about boring fucking wrestling like this. Oh, I'm gonna watch the 70s. Listen, I would prefer old school wrestling as much as fucking AEW's the next guy. But let's be fucking honest here. This whole 70s shit needs to fucking stop. The only way wrestling became mainstream was guys like Hogan, shit from the 80s to the 90s and 2000s. Don't give me this shit that fucking, I watched the 70s, like fucking Cowboy, like the Midnight Express or something. Like fucking Jim Cornette wants. Because who the fuck gives a, I understand Jim Cornette. You know the things about Jim Cornette? The guy hate fucking shit like AEW and all the sparky shit himself. But yet he wants fucking, like, shit that's not gonna even save wrestling. He wants fucking territory, fucking boring cowboy wrestling gimmick. Like that's gonna save anything. So don't mean shit that Vince Russo doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about when it comes to fucking saving wrestling. At least when his solution, he helped save wrestling when it was fucking when he made the Attitude Era. So don't give me this bullshit that fucking Vince Russo sucks. Jim Cornette is better. Cause fuck Cornette. He's a fucking he's a fucking libtard faggot. He's a cock himself. So yeah, this damn Lambert, he was like in TNA, I believe, and then he basically said AEW sucks, which he's not wrong. But for God's sake, he's like saying stupid shit like the fucking Cornette would say. But then fucking Lance Archer attacks him. The fans barely cared, but whatever. It is fucking is. I mean, I guess he said AEW sucks, which is true, but whatever. So next week is Fighter Fest, night 1. Even though, why is it night 1? You're not in feuding with NXT anymore? Why you gotta do 2 nights? What, this is TNA type shit? Like, remember they did, like, Genesis for 2 weeks or whatever? It makes no sense. Hangman Page will address Kenny Omega. Penelope Ford versus some Japanese bitch. Like, why you're pretending to care about this Japanese shit? Why you're willing to put down your own town for some Japanese person who's not attractive at all? Like, God forbid an attractive bitch. But you're gonna have her lose some Japanese person. Because watch, that's what they're fucking gonna do. Christian Cage versus Big Money Matt Hardy. Sadly, that's like the only interesting match you can do. John Moxley versus Carl Anderson. Who fucking cares? For that fucking US title. Brian Cage versus Ricky Starks for the FTW title. And then Darby Allin versus Ethan Page in a coffin match. Blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, earlier in the show, fucking Brian Cage gets insulted by Ricky Starks. Like, I'm gonna be with your wife. Like, why is everything about wives? Like, it's fake edgy. I get it, we did it in the Attitude Era, but for God's sakes, like, it's really, that's all they have. But the guys who are saying, like, oh, I'm gonna sleep with your wife, they're not even, like, cool motherfuckers. They look like fucking guys who get beat up by their fucking wives. So how is it cool when they say it? Okay? Come on, seriously, compare guys like fucking Edge to guys like Ricky Starks. Edge is obviously cooler because the guy looks like he can beat yourself and fuck your wife at the same time. Come on here. Like, seriously. And the main event, the Young Bucks defeated Pentagon, whatever the fuck, and Eddie Kingston in a street fight match for the tag titles. They used the thumbtacks. They ended the match with thumbtacks on the mouth of Eddie Kingston. The match was fine. I will give it that. It was like, you know, it was cool seeing a little hardcore shit, even though I'm not a big fan of the wrestlers. But it was fine. But, like, there was too many false finishes and shit like that. Like, he kicked out, or, oh, they bumped in. Like, it's fucking retarded. It's a lot of stupid shit, whatever. I don't think it should have been the main, but whatever. It is what it fucking is, I guess. It was, like, sadly the only decent thing from the night. Kazarian tried to help the fucking team against the Young Bucks. Then he gets attacked because, you know, shenanigans and shit like that. But yeah, the Young Bucks won, and that's how they end the show. It is what it is. I don't really care.